Bonjour. This video will help you tell the time, l'heure, and the date, la date. Dites, tell me, l'heure et la date. Let's start with l'heure. Let's start with the time. L'heure, time, l'heure, time. Après-midi, afternoon, matin, morning. And if you remember, nuit means night, soir means afternoon. Okay, so time. To understand how to tell the time, you just need to remember your numbers. That's all you need to remember, your numbers from 1 till 60. So this will help you revise your numbers from 1 up till 60. 60. I don't want you to, you should know your numbers after 60, but to tell the time, just remember that this is what is important. Number 1 to number 60. Okay, and whenever you tell time, remember you have to think railway time. There are complicated ways of doing it. The typical French way is quite complicated. Let's make it simple. Think railway time. So once you cross 12 noon, start adding 12 to your time. So if it is 1:15 p.m. in railway time, it is 13:15 p.m. Why? Because if you want to say 1:15 p.m., you have to know how to say p.m. in French, which is slightly complicated. It's easier to just say railway time, and it's understood that 13 hours is 1 p.m. D'accord? So remember your numbers 1 to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 30 is 30, 40 is 40, 50 is 50, and then you have 60. So 1 to 60 is all you need to tell your time correctly. Remember, use railway time. And remember to put heure. In English, you say 1 o'clock. In French, you say heure. So put heure either at the end of your time if it is a complete hour, like 2 o'clock is 2 heures. Or if there are minutes, put heure between the hour and the minutes. Okay? Now, this is what I said that you have to remember railway time. This is the complicated one. What is the complicated one? Look at the time, it's 2:40. So go to the next time, hour, which is 3, and minus 20, and you get your complicated way of telling the time. We're not going to concentrate on that. I want you to look at the railway time. 2h40. 2h40. So the is your hour. The is your hour. 40 is your minute. And in between you have the word heure. Alright? 2h40. Look at this. 4, and then you have H for heure and 15. So 4, that is your hour. Heure, put it in the middle. 15, the minutes. D'accord? This maybe it's easy for you to learn quarter past because we use it in English also. D'accord? 7h30. Half past is et demi. A quart is quarter past. A demi is half past. Alright? So these short forms, it'll be easy for you to memorize. A quart means quarter past. A demi is half past. But everything else, please remember to use the railway time. Okay? Noon. 12 noon is either 12 heures, and I think you can also find out remember how to say afternoon or noon. It is midi. And the same thing goes for midnight. It is 0 heure or minuit, midnight. D'accord? 0 heure, minuit. 12 heures is midi, noon. 0 heure is minuit. Now look at the afternoon. Afternoon, 1:10. 1:10 is over here. They've added railway time. So 13h10. Okay? Do not follow railway time because otherwise it's tough for you to remember how to say in the evening, PM, the PM form. So 5:30, 12, add 12 to it, you end up with something like this. and it is 17, 17h, 17h30. D'accord? Dites-leur, tell the time. If we give you that, remember you should write il est 12h. It is 12 noon. You can also say il est midi, remember. Il est 4h45. It is 4:45. Il est 4h45. Il est 22h15. Il est 22h15. So remember to put il est in front of your time. Write the hour. Write heure. And then write your minutes. If there are no minutes, just end with heure. If you want to say quarter past, et quart. If you want to say half past, it is et demi. But then remember, you can still say 15 instead of quarter past and 30 instead of demi. D'accord? Let's go to date. Date, you have to remember 1 to 30. D'accord? 1 to 30. You have to remember the days of the week, like dimanche, lundi. And you can also remember these days. Hier means yesterday. Aujourd'hui means today. Demain means tomorrow. D'accord? I'll ask you in class. Quelle est la date aujourd'hui? What is today's date? Quelle est la date demain? What is tomorrow's date? D'accord? So remember, you need your days of the week, you need the months of the year, and you need numbers 1 to 30. So here you have les jours de la semaine, the days of the week. You have the numbers 1 to 30, and then you have the months of the years. And remember that if you are saying first, in English also when you're saying first, you have a different, you don't say it's 1 November, you say it's the 1st November. So in French, you have to use the word premier, premier, which means first. After that, you just use the number 2, 3, 4, 5. But the first day of the week, remember, you need the word premier. C'est le 1er mars, c'est le 1er janvier, c'est le 1er décembre. So how do you do it? Look at the top. Start with the day of the week. Then you put le. Then you put the number, the date. Then you put the month. And then you have the year. Okay. So today, this video, I'm doing it on the 18th September. So I will say, c'est le 18 septembre 2024. D'accord? C'est le 18 septembre 2024. If I want, I can add the day of the week. So I will say, c'est mercredi. It's Wednesday. C'est mercredi, le 18 septembre. I don't need to always say the year. Have you understood? First le, then the number, the date, then the month. You want to add precisions, start with the day of the week, then le, followed by the date, followed by the month. If you want, add the year. D'accord? And if it's the first of the month, you have to use the word c'est le premier, followed by the month. C'est le 1er juin, c'est le 1er janvier, c'est le 1er décembre. So I hope you've understood how to say date and time. Learn up your numbers properly, 1 to 60. It will help you with telling the date. It will help you with telling the time. Time, you need heure in between and think railway time. So 1:40 is il est 1h40. If it is 1:40 p.m., it is 13h40. And date, le, followed by the number, the date, followed by the month. C'est le 11 juillet. If it's the first day of the month, c'est le 1er juillet. D'accord? Merci.